the 2010 movie The Social Network, fictional Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg gave this explanation as for the purpose of his site. People want to go online and check out their friends, so why not build a website that offers that? Despite this initial goal to easily connect friends to each other, in 2011 social networks are increasingly being used in ways that are far beyond that original purpose, and unbeknownst to many of its users of those services. Although I use Facebook regularly, I'm here to tell you about research that shows companies, sometimes to the detriment of consumers or employees, are increasingly using social networking so regularly that consumers should be careful what information they reveal on those sites. The perception of social networking sites such as Facebook, Twitter, and Google+ is that they are such friendly places because their websites do the best to help you find and connect to friends in your life. Yet companies are increasingly using these sites to market products to their users by creating accounts for product lines so that consumers can befriend their favorite products and like them. Even products that are traditionally have no connection to technology or the internet are turning to social networking sites for cost-effective marketing. For example, the laundry detergent Tide has a Facebook page that over 1 million people have liked. Of course, there is no inherent harm in companies using social networking in their marketing efforts, but unfortunately the use of these sites has not stopped just at selling products. In 2009, a Canadian woman named Natalie Blanchard had her disability benefits, which were originally given when she was diagnosed with depression, taken away by her insurance company when the company discovered on her Facebook page pictures of her having fun at a beach at a birthday party. The company defended itself by stating that they could not ignore information no matter what the source. The company is basically saying if the information is out there freely, they have an obligation to consider it. Yet by releasing the pictures of seemingly harmless activities on a seemingly harmless social network, her life was changed forever. Sometimes the consequences of posting information on Facebook can be worse than losing benefits, as some people have actually outright lost their jobs due to the social networking site. Last year, a teacher supervisor in Cohasset, Massachusetts, was forced to resign after she posted on Facebook that the residents of Cohasset are arrogant and snobby, and that she was not so looking forward to another year at Cohasset schools. This teacher's revelation on information on a social networking site had real financial consequences, as she lost her job, and that was paying her over $92,000 a year. In this case, the rude and unfair language towards the community and employer was the cause of the termination. A senior in school even commented the internet was not her thing. Yet sometimes you can be fired even if the comments are fair and not directed at your employer. Last year in Charlotte, North Carolina, a waitress lost her job when she called out some patrons on Facebook after they made her stay an hour past closing time and then tipped poorly. Even though the post might have been justified, the company claimed she violated a company policy against speaking disparagingly about customers. The waitress fessed up to the post, but was shocked by the results. She said, "I did write the message, but I had no idea that something like that, to me it's very small, could result in my losing my job." These examples should make it clear that everyone must be careful about what they post on social networking sites. Users must think twice when they are posting on social networking sites. A good rule of thumb is don't post anything that you would not say directly to your boss, and think twice before you post pictures that have you in compromised situations. Sleep on it before you post in anger and ask others for advice. When in doubt, it's best to not put anything at all. As the insurance company revealed, they cannot ignore data once it's put into the public space of social networks, so it's best to give them nothing. With these guidelines in mind, users can freely enjoy the many benefits of social networks without the major risks. I've now told you how companies use social networks to advertise and in some cases deny service to customers. I've also proven the consequences of social networks are very serious and that people have lost their jobs due to sites like Facebook. Finally, I've tried to give you a strategy to avoid miscues that might cost you your job. My hope is that you will now stop and think every time you post new information on social networking sites. As the world increasingly shifts online, sites like Facebook provide a permanent record that can be used to judge you without your consent. From now on, keep your wall clean and save those juicy bits of information for when you actually see your friends in real life.